every minute I spent being famous, I had spent 1,000 hours of being of service to my customers. Every good idea, they're not worth anything until you actually really plan it and then do it over and over again. You can't just bake bread once and then I can stop now. So every minute I spent being famous and on television or whatever, I had spent 1,000 hours of being of service to my customers. If part of a balanced diet, you could only live on bread and water, well, who's making the balanced diet? Like what bread would you have? So I sort of had the idea of, I'm a martial artist. I'm going to walk towards and solve this problem and feed people. I had to make a phenomenal product that, just a life-changing product. And so that was my feeling, was that you could sit at the table, with a bread and not much else and be nourished, And I guess, my uncle's a pastry chef. My father was never any of those things, but, did bake bread at home, and my grandfather was a baker. My grandmother was as happy as she was sad when she heard I was baking. So there's sort of something in it. I was really proud of manufacturing in rural Australia. I make food, I create value. My bakery was Dojo bread. This fermentation, natural fermentation, and the quality ingredients, and all these little special things meant that people just loved the product. And look, baking, has been good to me. I went to Poilane in Paris with my t-shirt on, and they said, yeah, we've heard of you. And we're not very big, and it's not about quantity, it's about quality. People speak of your bread. We've had people come in and talk about your bread. But it's been good to me, the bread. I'm a martial artist. Part of it's walking towards the threat. The enemy comes, and are you going to be the one who's running away, or are you the one who's going to just go, actually, we're here to feed people and do the right thing, I'm going to go and sort it.